Hi everybody, welcome back to a new, oh hi babes! Should we show everyone how we're getting organised? Yeah? Look, boxes, bikinis, trying to get everything organised, but actually it's just a little plaything for you at the moment, isn't it? Hi! Oh, you're in a cuddly mood. It's actually Tuesday today, not Monday. My Monday was a little bit of a write-off. When I got up, I was just like, it's gonna be one of those days where I basically can't be asked to do anything. I did do stuff, but I just didn't like go out or anything. I just worked on my laptop. What am I doing with this? In the bin. So yes, I'm on a reset today. I feel like the last couple of weeks, just like holiday, being ill, trying to catch up, like my brain's just been super overwhelmed and I need to get a bit of I feel like I need a bit of order in my life. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put it here because this camera is, I still can't quite get to grips with this new camera. So yeah, I need a bit of order basically. I say as I'm like going into a really busy week, but I figured that I can start with a bit of order by taking control of my diet again, because I'm not gonna lie, I've had the last couple of weeks, I have just eaten and drank whatever I want, and I've not been to the gym and I've not been taking my supplements for like 10 days. And I think this is why I'm like, because I'm starting to really feel it now. So yeah, I had like a phase where I was like, no, I need to listen to my body, and I was being really strict, like just sleeping and working. And now I'm like, no, I need to get back to fueling well. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I think as well, the heat really threw me off. I don't know if anyone else had this, but like it was so hot. I just could not get to grips with how, what I needed to do. Like I just wanted to sleep. Like it was really difficult. And I think the aircon and everything, because it affects my respiratory issues and stuff, it was like a little bit of a battle. So yeah, maybe I'm feeling better because we've not got a heat wave, but I think there's another one coming, isn't there? Oh! Right, I was about to make a strawberry protein and my gut instinct just said, no, you want chocolate. That's really annoying. Do I want strawberry or do I want chocolate? I love this new ice tray. I had loads of Nespresso credit because I stopped buying coffee, and obviously they do all the cool stuff, don't they, like mugs, and I bought loads. I had like 300 quid worth of credit. It was ridiculous, but they do these like ice trays and they're really, I think I've got 3 of these. They're stacked, and I know this is like riveting stuff, but like perfect size ice cube. Some food up quickly. There really is nothing better in this world than the Arbonne mint chocolate protein shakes, protein powder. Absolutely love it. But unfortunately it's limited edition, so you can't get this right now, but you can replicate it with chocolate protein and like a little bit of like peppermint extract. Obviously not like a syrup because it's got loads of sugar in it. I saw a picture someone put on Facebook a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if it was real, of like the inside of your tap water pipe. And I'm not joking, I literally looked at it and I have actually not drank any tap water since. I was like, that is actually what it looks like. That is grim. It might be made up, I mean it was on Facebook, but... Oh, I think I overblended it, I think it's smoking. And morning green shot, because I've not done this for probably about 2 weeks now, and my body needs greens. It needs supplements. I can feel it in me. I feel so unhealthy right now. This is like the perfect little device so you get a smooth green shot. What an epic boomer that was. Look at that. Oh. Right. New filters? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that doesn't even look like me. That's ridiculous. Cheers. Just had to post my boomer. Right. Protein shake and ready to go. If you have read the 5 AM Club, like that book literally changed my life. When I read that, I was like, my life has changed forever. Obviously the principles of it I've always followed, but I've never done the actual 5 AM, and I'm kind of feeling like setting myself a challenge of actually doing it for 30 days and doing like the Arbonne 30 days as well, so like the nutrition and everything. But actually getting up at 5 for 30 days straight as a little challenge, and I think now is probably a good time to do it, isn't it? Because it's summer and it's light. I feel like that would be really hard to like break, to get into the habit in winter. I'm really feeling like I need to do that. If you do that, if you get up at 5 and you follow the rules of the 5 AM Club, let me know how, like, any tips you've got for starting it, because I think this is where my challenge is. Like, once I'm up, I'm fine. It's the getting up, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Also, if you've not read that book and you're into like personal development and mindset work and growth and everything, you have to read the 5 AM Club by Robin Sharma. It is hands down the best thing I've ever read. Still the best thing I've ever read. I need to read it again, I think. If I'm going to do the challenge, I need to probably read it. But the thing is, it's such a good book that I literally can read it in like 2-3 days. So yes. Right, I'm gonna go to work. My vlog. Lunchtime. The food that I apparently eat every day. Okay. My guilty, oh God. Why do I look like so tired? What am I trying to say? I'm like out of it. I came back from work and had my chiropractor appointment, and it was a really good one. Like, I don't know, if you don't go to a chiropractor you won't know the sensation, but you know, like sometimes when you don't realise how bad like your back, like the tension is, and then they sort of like release it and you're like, oh my God, I feel so much better. And I'm just having some dinner. I think I'm like really hormonal, like I must be about to come on, because I'm not joking, like I could eat a horse. I'm so hungry, it's ridiculous. So I'm just making some dinner before I go out for, like, I'm trying to decide between walk and gym. I think I'm gonna go walk just to get back into it, but my guilty pleasure right now is watching Benidorm. I absolutely love it. It's just such an easy, funny, yeah, I love it.
Your Uncle Francis said your dad had lost it.
I missed you so much today. Did you miss me?
Willoughby and that was used to get his weight down and nothing more.
Always, always, always running late. My grandma's gonna be so happy with me. I need to take my car for an MOT and service. What an exciting day. Okay, car, you're gonna be on your best behaviour and you're gonna pass with flying colours, and there's gonna be nothing wrong, because don't take this personally, but I would rather buy something in Louis on Friday and pay to fix you. And I mean that in a really loving way. Putting it out to the universe. The universe knows that I need Louis, and the universe also knows that my car has had loads of like TLC the last year and it doesn't need any more. So I'm just putting this out there. lol. Hey, so funny story. Been in the office all day. Car failed the MOT. Cost £650 for it to pass. Yeah. So clearly my manifesting, or whatever I did this morning, either the universe is like, don't ask me, stop asking me for shit, or it's preparing me, which I'm gonna go with this one, it's preparing me for all the good things to come by making it a little bit bad first. I mean, when she phoned me and told me, I actually laughed. I was just like, yeah, okay. So whatever I wanted to buy on Friday is now no longer. And yeah, life. Also, like, I really am trying to not pay attention to what is going on at the moment, and the fact that, you know, things are more expensive in terms of like the business. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, like, it's definitely going through a little bit of a rough patch. Like, I'm starting to feel now like the negative effects of whatever is going on in the world, well, the UK. And I try my best always to, like, honestly, like, I just try to ignore it, like, to just keep like a good high vibration, to just keep working, to just keep like doing well in my job, etc, and not focus on, you know, the, I guess, necessarily like the bad things about the economy and things. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm starting to feel it, and this is where, like, in the business I've always struggled, because you can't escape like sort of bad things happening really when there is more things going on in the world. Like, generally when there's heavy stuff going on in the world, like the sort of climate crisis, like all this stuff at the moment, generally, like, you can't, you know, we're not all, like, no one's really exempt from it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, it's really hard to not take it, like, personally. Like, I really struggle when the business goes through like a bit of a down period, which it does, like all businesses do. Like, I've experienced very high, like, low. I've also experienced very high. And for the last like couple of years, it's been getting higher and higher. And so now that it's like in a little bit of a slump period, obviously, like, you can't help but feel like you are failing, and it is personal, and it's something you're doing. But then, like, I have a bit of a reality check, and I'm like, no. Like, I know I'm good at what I do, but there are external things that unfortunately I just cannot control right now. So obviously when you've had that, like, almost like slapped yourself on the wrist, like, no negative thoughts, like, you know, you just got to keep going and keep basically controlling the controllables and doing what you're good at. Obviously that's all you can do, but, you know, I would be lying if I were on camera or on my social media and everything being like, oh yeah, everything's like rainbows and sunshine, like, it's all good. Like, it's not. Like, I can feel it, and I think everyone can feel it. And, you know, unfortunately with the kind of work that I do, I guess to businesses, often it is the first thing to go when they need to cut back. And that makes me really sad, actually, because obviously knowing what I know about social media and the effect that it can have positively, it shouldn't be, but it is. Not for everyone, obviously, but for a lot of people it is. And that does really sort of, I guess it does upset me, because, you know, I just know how much of an impact it can have, especially when you keep going and when you are consistent with it, and, you know, everything like that. But yeah, I had a bit of not a panic attack today, so say. I sort of stopped myself. But when she sort of said that, and then I was like looking at the business stuff, like, yeah, I did feel really panicked. I was like, holy shit, like, whew, like, you know, this is I need to like get a grip a little bit and get back in control. But it's really hard, you know, and I think what is difficult, like the whole time I've done my business, when I do take my foot off the gas a bit and I'm a bit more present in my life and enjoy like life a bit more and like have a bit more family time, go away, etc, etc, it does seem to be that is when a few issues arise in the business, because basically the reality is unless I'm 150% present, it doesn't go up, and that's just the cold hard truth of building a business. That's why, you know, entrepreneurs and things, that like everyone, like it's a known thing that like you don't really have a social life and you work crazy hours, etc, etc, and I've always tried to actually not do that, because I kind of have always wanted a bit of balance between, you know, building the business but also actually like enjoying myself and, you know, putting people first and putting the things that really matter first, you know, like your health and, you know, your loved ones and everything. But it's really hard, like it's really hard to do that, you know. All I feel like doing right now is just working every day and not having a life. But is that healthy? No, like not at all. So yeah, that's my little finance, what's the word, responsibility, opinion on everything going on right now. And it's hard, and yeah, if you're watching this like, oh my god, she's got her shit together, I promise you there's a lot more that's going on behind the scenes, and like everybody, I 100% can feel the impact of the current climate and everything, and it's really hard. It's really, really hard, and it's really hard to stay like mentally sane as well when that's happening. So I am going to go and have some food. I'm gonna switch off for an hour, move my body, get some fresh air, do what I need to do, and then work this evening, because on Friday I'm going to London for the day with my granny and I really want to enjoy my day off, which I've had it in the diary for a few weeks now. So I'm going to work my arse off tonight and tomorrow, and then enjoy my Friday and my weekend, and yeah, try and get myself back into alignment and be ready to smash life from Monday. So let's go. Oh my goodness, when I said I'm always late, I really was not joking. My hair is not playing ball. I've had morning therapy, a meeting, I've got a lunchtime nail appointment which I'm already late to, and then another meeting. Back to using my phone for vlogging, because for love nor money I cannot find the charger for my brand new camera. I'm just in the car waiting for Lucy, who is coming. We decided to go for a little walk and catch up. So she should be here in literally like 10 seconds, because she was phoning me asking me where I am. So I'm super excited to catch up with her. I've got two little dashes. She might want a drink, but I've got some water. And we're going to walk and catch up, and I think she's got some exciting things to tell me, so I'm buzzing about that. I've got some exciting things to tell her actually. That's not Lucy, that's a nice car. So yeah, life is good.
Like 2 weeks.
It's been like a whole month. Hello, Friday. I thought I had my shit together and I charged the camera. Turns out it wasn't charging. So, phone it is. I'm just, oh, one sec. And it's like still damp at the root. Can't be having that. Cannot be dealing with that. I have got exactly 120 seconds to finish getting ready and get my ass out the door. What would you expect anything less by now? Last night I got home at like 9:30. And I hadn't finished work, so I was working until like 12:30. And then 12:30, I know, crazy lady. And then I tidied up and it got to like 1:30 and I was like, I've not chosen an outfit. So it's been a stressful morning. It's been a stressful morning, but I'll show you what I've chosen in a sec. So I've gone for a body with shorts. Ooh. Gucci's. And then my oversized cream blazer is in the car, which is gonna complete this because it needs it. These are way too big for me now. I might actually buy some more in Zara and change in the shop, but apparently it's meant to be hot today, so I was like, wow, let's prepare for the heat. Better go. I'm gonna be, there we go.
No, he can walk.
What are we doing today? Are we buying? Should we buy somewhere in Chelsea?
And they've made a natural pond. Beautiful.
First World War, the central London house was £20,000. That's 100 years ago.
Everybody, this is probably a bit of like a deja vu because I wore this yesterday. I probably have shared like the 2 and only clips that I got from London yesterday because it was just one of those days where it didn't quite go to plan. We got there, we had lunch, an amazing lunch. I had a couple of too many glasses of wine. And yeah, long story short, I just had a bit of a, I don't even know what the word is, a little bit of a meltdown. I think just something caught me off guard and I suddenly was like really panicky and just wanted to come home. Yeah, so that's the sitch. So I did have a look in Zara. Obviously I couldn't come home because we had a coach booked. So we had a look in Zara, had a coffee and then walked back, and to be honest, by the time we got back I popped into a shop quickly to get a bottle of wine. And it was weird actually lately. So since my last Manifesting Miracles with Sophie, something that came up in that course was signs, and we were all in this course seeing daisies, and ever since the course finished, probably about a month ago now, it might be longer, all I keep seeing is daisies, and it's really weird. Like I seem to see them at the exact moments when I need to see them. And so we stopped at this like greengrocers on the way back to the coach station, which we always do, and the florist outside had like 1 bouquet of daisies left, and it was just like the weirdest thing. Like I never ever see them in a florist. Like I don't think I've ever seen them in a florist before. And I was having this moment and I just did not feel good, and I saw them and it was like this like sigh of like relief, like oh no, like everything's fine. And it was weird, like we got on the coach and my mood just instantly flipped. Yeah, and I came home and I've literally slept for like 12 hours. I think my body just really needed it. So yeah, that's why there was hardly any content. I did get a few bits in Zara, so I'm gonna show you what I got. And yeah, hopefully next time that won't happen and I can do a proper little London vlog, because I love going to London for the day. We do it quite a lot, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to redo that. But I guess this is the whole idea of like behind the scenes vlogging, isn't it? Like actually sharing, you know, the real side of it. You know, like the few pictures that I put on Instagram is not the full thing by any means. So yeah, that was the sitch. But today I've had a slow morning. I'm going to go to the Mall because my phone is due for an upgrade, so I'm going to go sort that out, and get a few bits, and then come back and just tidy up and I think just do a bit of like a summer clean, and then yeah, treat myself to a nice dinner and chill out this evening. I really need a chilled weekend, so that's what I'm gonna do. But when I get back I will show you what I got in Zara, because I got some, I think I only got like 4 things, but they're quite nice. So I got some like really funky pink trousers, so I will show those to you. And then, oh, I also ordered a bag from Zara last night because I went to buy it and she wouldn't let me take it in the changing room. And then when I came out, I forgot it. So I was like, oh no, I forgot my bag. So I ordered that online. So when that arrives, I'll show you as well. But yeah, that's the real side of London. It wasn't just all smiles in my blazer and shorts and good food. Oh, look at that bounce. I'm sorry, but I've tried all the tools in the world. I still seem to get the best bounce from the straighteners. And these are like cheap straighteners as well. I swear they're like 40 quid from Argos. And they just, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I know how to, yeah, I find this style is just what works for my hair like the best. Trusty dry shampoo. Like anyone who lives without dry shampoo, I just don't understand. Next time I do my hair, I will actually show you how I do the straighteners, because I do always get people asking me. I watched this yesterday. Any of you who live in London, like how do you, like, I feel like I've had a breakout overnight, like seriously. And then this is the trick as well. I learnt this from Molly May. You need a wide tooth comb to brush them out. Finished. Look. Right. Let's go to the shops. It looks so dark. I am bloody baking. Right, tell me if I'm weird. When I go round the shops, like by myself, so if I go to like the Mall, or like even if I'm doing like a food shop, maybe not if I'm just popping in, but if I'm doing like a proper food shop or things like that, I always have my AirPods in, and like sometimes I listen to like chilled out music, or sometimes I'll listen to a podcast or just like something, because to me, if I'm on my own, it's the kind of time where, well, there's 2 reasons. The first is I might as well make use of that time by listening to something productive like a podcast, or like the Mall and things. Like it is a very like overwhelming environment, you know. It is really loud, it is really busy, and I find that if I've got something chilled out that I'm listening to and I'm just sort of like in my zone, it doesn't make me stressed. And I don't know, like I always think it's really normal to walk around with headphones, and I've done it for like years, and today I think every single person I've like come into contact with has said something about it, like either asked me what I'm listening to, or can, like one of the ladies was like, can you take it out, I can't speak to you, like at the till. And obviously when I go to pay, I turn it off so I can hear, but it's just really random. I'm like, oh my goodness, like things, I think it's weird, isn't it? Some things like we perceive as like being normal because we've like always done it, or it's normal to us, and then yeah, today I'm like, okay, maybe I'm weird because I do this, but oh, shit, it's so hot. Yes, don't know what else to say on that. If you do that as well when you're out and about on your own, please tell me in the comments so I feel a little bit better about myself. Yeah, so I've had a productive day though. I've been to 3 and sorted my phone out. I went for the 11. So he was trying to sell me the Pro Max thingy, and I looked at it and literally my face, I was like, hun, that wouldn't fit in most of my handbags. At the size, I was like, no, no. And he laughed, because I got the 13. It's really nice actually. I really like that it's more like clean cut edges than my current one, which is My current one's an 11. And actually, really weirdly, for the exact same contract, it's a tenner a month cheaper, and I didn't have to pay an upfront cost, which I've never done before. I've always paid a cost. So I got the white one, and he chucked in a, bless him, I got a free clear case and screen protector. He was trying to get me to like go a bit more interesting with my case, but I love my clear cases, like the one that I've got on my phone now, because I got the purple one. I've literally had that on for 2 years because he did the exact same thing 2 years ago. So yes, so I did that, went to the White Company because it's my mum's birthday next week, so I got her, I've already got her one present, but I got her something else. And then I also got a really nice bath mat. I'm trying to replace, I'm gradually replacing things in the flat at the moment, just things that basically I bought when I first bought the flat. When I first moved into the flat like 5 years ago now, like towels and stuff, they're like 5 years old. I'm like, no, these need replacing, so I'm gradually doing it. And then I went into Marks, got loads of food for the weekend and the world's best sandwich because I'm absolutely starving. And if you've never had this, if you like pineapple and you like coconut, you have to try this pina colada juice. It's my absolute favourite thing. It's also wicked if you want to blend it and make a cocktail. I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to drink it. But yes, and I got the car cleaned. Look how productive I am, all these things. So I'm going to go home, and I feel like I just need to sort my life out. Like I need to sort the flat out, I need to sort this phone situation out, I need to just get organised. Yeah. Oh, and then chill out tonight. I've got 2 recipes that I want to make this weekend, so I'm going to do that tonight and tomorrow. So it's all go, go, go. But oh, what a busy few days. Oh my god, very few things in life make me happier than a sandwich. I absolutely love sandwiches and burgers and like anything with bread, but not just a sandwich. The Marks and Spencer's best. They're not lying. Like Marks and Spencer's are not messing around when they say it is their best sandwich ever. It really is. Right. Oh god, my music's a bit loud in my ears. Right, before I put leggings on and blitz the flat, let's do a quick little Zara haul. I'm excited to try these trousers on. And I'm going to keep this body on because, to be honest, I reckon I probably actually would wear this with them. So, I'm going to put them on. Oh, I just fully had to lie down to get those trousers done up because I don't know if anyone else gets this. I'm literally due on like any day, probably tonight or tomorrow. Pre-periods for me is absolute hell, to the point where I get all my symptoms beforehand, and the worst one being like the water retention, the bloating. Like seriously, if I push my stomach out right now, I fully look 6 months pregnant. Like, can you see that? Like, I'm actually, in a second when I put my leggings on, I'm going to show you, because it's just not even, it's like actually not funny. Like for the last like 2-3 days, I just look pregnant, and it doesn't matter. Like you know, from probably getting on for a year now, I've taken all my right supplements. I do eat a balanced diet. You know, when I'm not in this hormonal stage, my stomach is flat. And then the minute I get this, so it's probably not the best time to try these clothes on, but I want to anyway. I absolutely love these. I keep going though, as if like they've got a pocket, and they don't. So obviously when I'm not like looking 6 months pregnant, I would not be able to wear these if I were on or going through this. Like this is very much a non-hormonal outfit. But oh my god, I love it. Hot pink silky trousers. I absolutely love them, especially with the body. My only concern is if I put heels on, they are going to be too short. So basically it's going to have to be an evening thing when I'm not wearing heels, or I'm gonna have to get a bit of length put on them somehow. The only thing I'm thinking is, because I am so bloated, like right now my tummy is literally like rock solid as well, they probably will fall a bit lower when I'm not like that. So yeah, but I absolutely love these. Oh, I feel like this is like my style down to a T. I cannot do these up because of my tummy, but I do own these in a medium, in the mint green and the cream, and they fit. So, oh my god, I am going to, oh, I've just eaten that sandwich as well. That is definitely not helping. Right, I'm going to try these on again in a couple of days' time, and if they still don't fit, I'm going to get a bigger size. But I thought, basically, obviously just with a white body like the others, but actually for work, this is a better colour. And also, I reckon I could transition these into autumn, so really like them. I will get them to fit. Okay, this dress has a little bit of a story behind it. If you know Zara, you will know what dress this is. So basically, I saw this dress on a fashion influencer right at the beginning of summer, didn't get it. I was like, no, no, no. And then saw it on a few other people, went to buy it, and they didn't have any sizes left. So when I went in yesterday, they had two, both extra large, and I was like, oh no, that's gonna be too big, let me try it. And actually, when I tried it, I did think to myself, from the front, I think I can get away with that, because basically it's got a drawstring all the way around it, and this pulls, so I've pulled it right in, and I think this fits fine. But obviously the back, that is all the way down there, and it needs to be basically like brought here like that. So what I'm going to do, because I love this so much, I think this is like one of my favourite dresses ever. And I love this swishy style that Zara have got at the moment. So because I love it so much, and it was really reasonable, I'm actually going to pay and go take it to a dressmaker and just have these two sides brought in here. Actually, do you know what? I might be able to do that with safety pins. I'm gonna have a go. Yeah, so it is definitely too big, but I can make this work, and I absolutely love it. I can just imagine this like on a beach, maybe like Greece, like Mykonos or somewhere. And you literally could wear this, couldn't you, with like flat sandals or heels, nice little bag. I'm obsessed with this. I quite like as well, I have a love-hate relationship with my scar. Some days I love it, some days I hate it, but I actually quite like it. I actually like tops and things, this is really weird, when you can see all of it. So I either like it to be completely covered, or almost like you can see all of it, so it actually makes sense. When you can sometimes just see this bit, I think because I've had that keloid scar there, it just looks like this really random dot, whereas when you see the whole thing, I feel like it tells the whole picture. And I guess it is like a complete warrior scar, so dresses like this really, I guess, mindset shift are just about showing it off. It's interesting though, when I had this surgery, bless him, because he obviously, I'm so young and everything, I can really tell it doesn't go straight down like most people's, it almost curves like this. And I think the intention was that my sort of boob would distract from it. And one day, if I ever get my boobs done, which is on the to-do list, they probably will, to be fair. So yes, that's my little scar story, and we can call this my little scar dress. But I love this. I'm going to wear this when I get my arse to Greece, which is 100% happening either this year or next. Who woke mummy up at 7 o'clock on her lie-in day? Yeah? And now at 11 wants to sleep. Fuming. And you had food, you weren't even hungry. You just wanted to wake me up. You just wanted attention. And also, who was sick on the floor this morning and I had to then clean it up? Yeah? Who was that? Oh, I don't know. So sorry, Mummy. Mummy needs to go out for coffee because you're stressing me out. Monday vibes. I literally spent all morning finishing off tidying up and cleaning. The flat is like spotless. I've put my daisies in a little rustic pot thing. I actually got the pot and the candle from Primark really recently. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, I love it. And I think it just adds a bit of something, because I just had a cream thing there before, and I think it just adds a bit more to this setup. So I think I've basically spent the whole weekend doing retail therapy, because today is Sunday. Yesterday I shopped, didn't I? And today, you know when you just like get stuff done, the flat was organised and I was like, I have to leave, like I have to get out. So I did. I went to Pets at Home. I then went to Neptune because I have managed to keep not one, but 2 herb plants alive for weeks. So I bought another one. I bought basil this time, but it needed a pot. So I've just bought a pot. So I'll set that up in a sec. But look at this, I'm like a little gardener. Well, no, I'm not. That's the extent. That is the extent of what I will be keeping alive plant-wise. But they're actually, I think they must be about to change season or something, because they don't really have a lot. And I just love Neptune's pots. So I did get one. I'll show you in a second. Also got a candle because mine ran out in my lantern. And then those 2 pairs of trousers, I popped into Zara afterwards, braved all the people, and I just thought, you know what, like they will go on, but even when they are done up, they're gonna feel really uncomfortable and tight, I think. So I took them back, and they did actually have, they were a medium, so I got a large. It's funny with Zara, like sometimes I'm medium, sometimes I'm large. Like I'm always small or medium on top and always medium or large on bottom, and all summer I've been medium, and then suddenly these 2 were like, no, the pink ones did do up, didn't they? So I could have probably got away with those, but the tan ones did not. So yeah, I've swapped those. So I'll try those on in a minute. And then I also bought a jacket. I just fell in love with the like embroidery on it. So I'll show you that. In fact, I can just show you now. Let's put you here. So it's like creamy denim, but it's got this, sorry, excuse me in my casuals. It looked like a proper outfit when I had my blazer on, and now it just looked, yeah, so it's got like this champagne-y coloured embroidery all over it, and I love, it's got like a frilled hem. Yeah, I really like this. So I got a medium of this because it is oversized, and then I also always wear my sleeves up. Yeah, just saw it. I saw it the other day and I was like, do I like it? Do I not? And then it came into my head a couple of times and I was like, yeah, I actually would wear that a lot as well. So probably would wear it. Maybe not with leggings. I'd probably wear it with jeans, I think. Or even denim shorts, I reckon. I'm so bloated. Look. I look pregnant. I literally like cannot stop this period bloating. It's unbelievable. But I really like this, and I like that it's not long either. Like I've got a big baggy cream jacket, and I like that this is cropped. Well, it's not cropped, is it? It's just shorter. Actually, I guess it does kind of go with these leggings, to be fair. It's really comfy as well, actually. Really comfy. That is definitely a bit of me. I really, really like this. I think I will wear that a lot. So, yes. Hi, baby. So I've got those 2, and then I also got my auntie a shirt which she saw online the other day, and I couldn't see it in London when I went in, but they had it in Bristol, so I got it for her. You need to do your litter. You need to change your boxes. Say hi. No. Oh, I love you too, thank you. Oh, that's it, on the new jacket. My friend Lucy recommended these protein things to me. Apparently they're new. Bounce. Did she recommend them? No, she didn't. I just saw them on her Instagram, I think. I'm gonna try one of these in a sec. I've got like major sugar craving right now. Right, let's put the basil in its new pot, guys. Keeping all the plants alive. So proud of myself. Holy shit, that's nice. Wow. Oh my god. That is good. Millionaire. Ooh. Oh my god. That is absolutely banging. Is that nut butter in the middle? Oh my god. You have to try these. Oh, I don't know. Or should we do basil in the middle? Good, Nelly. We got to take a picture to show Bri. She'll be so proud. Right, and my Arbonne, oh, this hand lotion, the sheer range. Oh my god, it's heaven. I absolutely love it, but I just don't really use it in the kitchen. So I'm gonna put that. Oh, I might take that to the office and have that on my desk. Super chuffed. So that's the one I just bought. So it's actually smaller. But I quite like the fact that they're different sizes. Oh my god, this is so funny. Maybe this is like the start of me becoming like a, what's the word? It's not a gardener. There is a word for it. Maybe it's the start of me becoming this new version of myself, and I'm gonna buy a house and have a greenhouse, and I'm gonna be that person who's obsessed with like growing shit in the greenhouse. I can see myself doing that, you know, in like my Dubarry boots and my Barber. I just made an elite dinner that I just showed you serving up. I've literally put the recipe on my Instagram and saved it to highlight because, oh my god, it is so good. We've got sourdough, a homemade whipped feta. Ooh, we're moving. Fried tomatoes, basil, salt and pepper. How on earth do I get the camera back again? That's so funny. So good. Hi everybody. I just need to quickly finish the vlog because I think the last thing you saw was me making toast last night, and then I basically crashed and burned for the whole of Sunday night, and it's now Monday. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you are really enjoying the vlogs. I've been really enjoying getting back into it lately. And yeah, it's definitely like becoming my favorite, one of my favorite things to do. So if there's something you would like to see, you would like me to talk about, would like me to do, or a video or a topic or whatever, please let me know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.